The hockey mask came on. Now this video right here is for all the youngsters, all the little homies that want to get put onto the hood, that want to start gangbanging. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do. You could gangbang if you want. You could do whatever you want. It's your life. But as a person that been through years of this shit, that has experience in all of this shit, I'm here to tell you the consequences of it. See, I don't know what they tell you, what your homies tell you nowadays. But back in the 90s, when I was 14 years old, right before I got jumped into the hood, I remember one of my older homies telling me, you better know what the fuck you're doing, because after you get jumped in, there is no turning back. He said, after you get put onto the hood, you're gonna either end up dead, doing a shitload of years in prison, if not doing life, or in the hospital, crippled for the rest of your life. Now, I'm one of the very few of the lucky ones that made it through. I got dozens of my homies right here. The rest of them doing life in prison, 25 to life, life without parole, 110 to life. That's the future of gangbanging. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because I'm one of the lucky few ones that made it through, don't think I got off clean slate. I lost years of my life, 11 years of the system, because of this shit. I fought life twice. I should have got life. They had all the fucking evidence against me, but for some reason, something was looking over me and shit. You know what else I lost? I lost my mom. Right there. There she is. She died of being heartbroken. Heart failure. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, you know what, that's a little too far-fetched. She didn't really die of fucking being heartbroken. But you know what? I truly believe that in the bottom of my heart, she did die of that. She died at the age of 47. Her heart was broken every time I fucking called her from prison saying, Mom, they got me again. I'm in prison. Mom, they're trying to give me life in prison. Mom, I got fucking shot. Come get me. Fucking crazy shit, though. And nowadays, it's like, fuck, man. There's so many fucking snitches. Motherfuckers will snitch you out in a heartbeat, dude. It's not like how it was back in the days, and you know, where there was fucking loyalty and shit, man. All that shit is out the window. You should see the fucking SNYPC yards. That shit is fucking growing, dude. Think about that shit, dude. Hockey mask.
What up, loved ones? What it do? Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're new to this channel right here, just hit the subscribe button real quick. Give it a like if you think it's cool, if you think it's real. Hell yeah, man. Right now, I got the homie Chino from Toonerville right here, man. And he got a cool-ass positive message for everybody and shit that I want y'all to hear. So, yeah, brother, introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, what's going on, man? They call me Chino from Toonerville. I also go by the name Hockey Mask. Check me out on TikTok, Hockey Mask 13.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, anywho, I saw your TikTok and man, you had a good ass message right there, bro. Can you tell us a little bit about like your upbringing? Like, how did you get into the hood, and how did you start off as a little kid?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, well, I grew up in Northeast Los Angeles, and I grew up with both my mom and dad and shit. But I guess I grew up in a fucked up family, I guess, you know. I grew up with a abusive dad. You know, he used to beat me and my mom, you know, as far as I can remember. And that went on till about 11, 12 years old, until my mom decided to, you know, she had enough of that shit and left him. And obviously I wanted to stay with her, but at the time, I guess, you know, she had another man, or, you know, and at the same time, she grew up without a dad also. So her mind was like, you know, she felt that me growing up with a fucked up dad is, you know, better than not having a dad at all. you know. But she was just young at the time, and she didn't know better. But at the time, I kind of pretty much resented her for all that shit, and you know, I was pretty much hurt by that, and
Oh yeah,
yeah,
she
so,
left you, right? For you got stuck with your dad, right?
yeah, got stuck with my pops and shit,
Damn.
and so the beatings went on, the fightings continued and shit, and the home was the last place I wanted to be at, so I was always out on the streets, and out on the streets I was around my peers that came from a broken home just like I did, so as kids all we ever wanted, was to feel loved, and the love that we got was from the neighborhood, from my homeboys and my homegirls, you know what I mean? So that's
Yes,
basically why we got into a hood.
yes, sir. Yes, I feel you on that one, man. I was also broken home, and I just had my mom's, and I wanted to kick it with the homies because that's like the family. You feel loved and respected right there. I feel you, bro. During that time, how old were you then when you started hanging out with the hood?
That was when I got into my neighborhood. I was 14 years old.
Damn, bro. And then there you go. You started trying to make a name for yourself and stuff like that. Can you tell us about your journey inside the system?
Um, just started going to juvenile halls, camps. Graduated, went to county, and I'm Korean from Southside neighborhood. So at the time, I started going to county when I was 18 years old. That was 1999 at the time. That's when the Asians had the green light. So
Oh,
I was
yeah, yeah.
basically about the only Asian in the main line. And the funny part was they had the Asians housed at the 2600, and they housed me in 2800, which was like right next door, So I knew a lot of the Asian cats wanted my ass.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah,
that's how it is in the pin. It's all about racial now. Like the hood don't matter right there in CDC, right?
right.
Yeah,
I, well, I
usually.
mean, this is more of the county and stuff, but yeah, but
And
yeah,
that's crazy though. Man, I'm kind of picturing it right now. So, uh, what do you call this? And then what happened after the county? Did you end up going to the PN?
yeah. I ended up going upstate. I did a few terms. I did about 3 terms, few violations. Just in and out of fucking prison and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Damn, I feel you on that one, bro. Uh, let's see. How was it? How was Because I'm imagining being of course Korean from a South side. You had to prove yourself like a lot more. Did you feel that way that you had to prove yourself more based on you weren't Mexican or something?
I mean, of course, like when I first got in the hood, I had a lot of homeboys that knew me and shit, that vouched for me and all that shit. But there was a couple of homeboys that was kind of against that. They felt that you had to be Mexican to get in the hood. But I remember having a big ass meeting about that shit too. I mean, there was only a couple of homies that was against that shit, but majority of my homeboys had my back. And just after being in my hood, I just wanted to make a name for myself. So I was just putting in work. And
Yeah.
funny is at the end, those dudes those couple of homeboys that didn't want me in the hood, they ended up basically fucking kissing ass.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you, bro. Uh, but did you notice also some of your homies that you were close that you were hella close with on the streets? They weren't really they didn't really had your back when you were in the pin, or
I mean, yeah, once you get busted, it's a whole different kind of story. A lot of homies forget about you and shit, especially after years go by.
yeah, yeah. So man, what when was the in total years, bro? How many years did you give to the system, to the CDC system?
The
I mean, to
whole
the California system, even the halls, camp. Did you hit the CYA?
no, not the YA, just
Oh,
juvenile
ju-
camps
ju-
altogether, like 11, 12 years.
damn. Yeah. You gave all them we gave all them years to the system and shit, man. I feel you, bro.
Yeah,
Uh
man. crazy, bro.
When was the last time did you stop doing your time? What the last time you got out?
This was I got out on 2010. So
Oh shit!
it's been a minute now, man. Yeah.
Damn, that's a long time. You're doing good, bro.
Yeah. Trying to,
You're doing hella good right now, because man, actually you beat the odds, because they're saying the recidivism is like what 70-80% or something like that, but this is a higher, and you
Right.
beat we are one of those that evolve, and and basically don't want to hang out right there for life. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I was a part of that recidivism, for a while, just going in and out of prison. I couldn't stay out in the streets for more than 2 months, but I finally got my act straight, and was able to stay out all these years, man.
And bro, let's see. Like in the system, bro, what was the or when did you felt like, man, this is boo boo right here. I don't want to be doing this for life, man. At like what age, and when did you realize that I'm done with this? If they give me a chance to get out, you know.
I mean, shit. I mean, every time I was in there, I didn't want to be in there, but I guess after my mom passed away, and
Oh man,
after that,
sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah.
yeah, after I started getting out, I was homeless because because I don't have any what you call that I don't have any family, other than my immediate family. I mean, so every time I get out of prison, I'll be homeless and shit, starting from the bottom, and I had enough of that shit,
Damn, that's man, that's a big leap, bro. That's on the positive side, because usually the other fools are like, man, I'll just do whatever I'm good at, and if I end up getting life, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Damn, bro.
I mean, that's my mentality for a little bit, but after a while, as you get older, you get kind of, you get tired of all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you also have problems with substances or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was addicted to meth for a while. Addicted to heroin for a while. I had my phases,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How about right now? Did you already defeated all of that, or still struggling with that?
Yo, right now I'm clean. Just smoking bud, but that's about it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But as far as hard stuff, I'm good.
Yeah. I feel you, bro. I mean, man. Well, for me, that's hella weak. It's not even, it's no panic. It's organic, right?
Right, homeboy.
Yeah. But yeah, bro, you know what? I'm proud of you, happy for you, bro, because you're beating the odds, and you're showing everybody that if I can do it, everybody else can do it, man. They don't gotta hang out right there in the pin for life. You know what? If may I ask, like, what are you doing right now? What were your steps that help you uh, to not look back and not go back to the same direction as before, and just basically move forward from then on? What activities and stuff like that that help you, bro?
I think a lot has to do with my job. As for when I got into ironworking, started joining. I joined the union and started making good money.
Yeah.
I think a lot has to do with that. And and nowadays it's like it ain't even the same before. I mean, I grew up in the '90s, and it's like right now it's kind of watered down. Even gangbanging is like watered down. A lot, it's like a lot of people are busted. Majority of the people are busted. And not only that, like, fuck, dude, like, there's nothing but snitches nowadays. I mean, back then there were snitches too, but not as much as now. Like the motherfucking 6ix9ine generation and shit.
Yes, sir, man. I was thinking the same thing that you're saying right now. I mean, because from what I was told, because I went in the system in 2003, and then like around before I got out, 2015, 2016, like all the other older folks that was already in there was like placing me up, telling me like it wasn't like this before, and now it's over with, and so I'm like, man. And plus, that's a hell of boo boo, man. Like what you just said, man, a stage 9 generation. I'm actually advocating right now that I'm trying to do my best to there's to tell folks that there's another way. They don't have to be. They don't have to basically dishonor themselves, you know, because according to Machiavelli, the good guys with the principles and honors, they don't win because the wicked runs the world. However, there's still a way that the righteous folks that are doing the right thing can still win, and that's what I wanted to show slowly but surely.
That's right, man.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
What? Yeah, bro. What would you tell yourself, your younger self from before, like a message to basically to the kids or yourself from back in the days right now?
I mean, to the younger kids, I mean, I'm not really here to tell people what to do or not to do, but all I could do is, you know, tell them about the stuff that I went through, you know, and I'm one of the lucky ones that, you know, made it this far, you know, because I got dozens and dozens of homeboys that's 6 feet under right now, you know, and the rest of other ones are doing life in prison and or just doing some ridiculous time in upstate, you know. I mean, they're never gonna see the daylight, you know. And me being the lucky one, I didn't. It's not like I got off clean slate like that, you know. I still had to pay for, you know, the years of my life being in the system, and you know, just losing my homeboys, and you know, just it's basically a lose-lose situation, you know.
Damn, bro, coming from OG Chino and shit, man. Like I said, this channel only real recognize real because a lot of these kids they're still lost and they want that they want to do time, but there's no telling if they ain't gonna end up catching life in there or you know or something else. They still think it's a joke, but it's all good though. I appreciate your message, homie. Like you know, this means a lot to everybody, bro. Do you want to add on something else, like from your experience? What else helped you stay away from not go back to the not go back to the pen, basically?
Shit, man. That's just pretty much it. Just everything just getting bad, you know. It's not like how it was before, and you know, it's like what is it for you now? You know what I mean? It's like fuck.
Yes, sir. Yes. I feel you, man. But yeah, bro, man, I appreciate you coming over. Guys, to those who don't know, where can we find you? Do you also have a YouTube channel besides TikTok?
No, I only have the TikTok, man. Really, I was just doing that shit for fun. I didn't even know I was gonna get that much views or, you know, even get to you know?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, that was a good message. To those, what's your TikTok, by the way? Can you say it right here so we can put it down?
It's the Hockey Master team.
Hockey Master. For sure. Well, anyways, bro, I appreciate you, homie. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to come back over there, or even if somewhere else, Korea, whatever. It's a small world, anyways. You know. And
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And yeah. Anyways, with that being said, you'll know what time it is. Say what you mean and mean what you say, because real recognize real, homie. I'm out of here.
That's right.
Hey.